drumming for life. Now, I've been drumming probably since 12, 13, roughly. I mean, I grew up in the church, so I always had an interest in music, but that's probably roughly the time where I kind of got into it, being able to actually start learning. But then over time, as life happens, sometimes life happens, you get busy with work or different types of obligations that you may have, which are all important to take care of. But there's always that underlying not pattern, but that underlying current that says, oh, keep drumming, keep drumming. And then last year in December, I got diagnosed with cancer, lymphoma. And it's a rare type of cancer, and it's been a challenging year in terms of hospital stays, multiple visits, just being sick as a dog. But, through it all, like, you start seeing kind of what's important to you, right? Like, so I'm a Christian, I'm a Jesus follower, so obviously my faith has been a big component in terms of going through this journey as something that's, dearly important to me. But other things come to the forefront, goals, ambitions you've had, or that I've had, that, I haven't given time to, I put on the back burner. And one of the things was that I wanted to keep progressing on the instrument. It's funny because one of the things that, I would do when I had long hospital stays, and believe me, when you're there all day, and even if you have visitors, like, you need something to do when no one's there. And I would always want, if it wasn't watching teachings on the Bible or sermons or worship music from church, it was me watching, my favorite drummers online, just trying to soak in the knowledge and trying to keep learning. So the way I see it is that whatever you've been through in life, whether your ambition for the instrument got derailed, by life just happening, or, you just quit because you gave up, my encouragement to you is that you have to think to yourself, you have one life. So do you want to live the life where you drum and you continue learning and progressing in your own way, your own path, your own journey? Because everybody is different. Like when I was younger, what's up, buddy? When I was younger, I would think that, like, this drummer is the best drummer in the world. I had that mentality when I was 12 or 13 because they were phenomenal, right? And then as you progress, you start seeing, wait a second, everybody could be an amazing drummer. A progressive rock drummer, let's say like Mike Portnoy, like, I love his stuff, even though I may not be able to play all those crazy time signatures like in the depths of eternity, but I love and appreciate his drumming, right? Or jazz drummers, think of somebody like Peter Erskine and John Riley, amazing drummers, right? There's drummers of all styles, all shapes, all sizes in that sense. But I would just encourage you to keep going, keep moving forward. And on this side, what I'm going to do is, like, I'm just going to document my journey in terms of drumming. I'm going to show things that I'm practicing that I don't know, and also things that I do know. And also one of my main goals, sometime in the future, is to do some sort of online drum education site where people who are, let's say, my age, who have left the instrument for some time, can return to the instrument and get the support and community that they need. So I encourage you to follow me on this channel as we both progress. Take care. Come on, buddy. Fresh. Come here, bud.